rainbow mouth that reminded people of a pink butterfly. She lived in London, and her father was a very fine lawyer.
I think I know her.
You don't know any such thing.
One day, an invitation came to the lovely young lady's house.
Was it to a party?
It was a fancy dress ball.
You are both right, of course, because a fancy dress ball is a party.
There, you see?
A party could have just meant a silly birthday party for a child.
John, Michael, stop arguing, or Mother will come in, and that will be the end of the story.
It'll be all John's fault.
Michael!
It will.
Go on with it, Wendy. Did the beautiful young lady go to the ball?
She did, and all the men adored her. She danced every dance, and 3 men asked to escort her home. One was a judge, one was a member of parliament, and one was a dashing actor who's appearing in a new play.
Which did she choose?
She didn't choose any of them.
Then who escorted her home?
While the judge, the parliament member, and the actor were all arguing over who's going to escort the beautiful young lady home, a banker named George Darling hailed a handsome carriage, and he slipped in beside the beautiful young lady. By the time they arrived at her house, they had fallen madly in love.
Did they get married?
Of course they did, silly.
They married and had 3 lovely children. The oldest was named Wendy.
Then came John.
And last but not least, Michael.
And we mustn't forget Nana.
Our dear sweet nurse.
Someone's coming!
You still awake, Nana? And are your charges all sleeping quietly? I thought I heard voices.
Whoa.
Quiet, Nana. You mustn't wake the children. They had a very busy day and were terribly wound up after dinner. I was afraid they weren't going to sleep at all. What's this? Nana, do you know this young creature? Look. It says, the boy who never grew up. He looks vaguely familiar.
That's because he says he's met you, Mother.
Wendy, you're still awake?
So are we.
Blabbermouths! Now we'll have cold porridge for breakfast.
You'll have no such thing, but do tell me who this is.
His name is Peter Pan.
Peter Pan?
And he lives in Neverland.
Where there are Indians and pirates.
They fight all the time and have those wonderful battles.
Wendy, what have you been telling your brothers? You know, a little imagination goes a long way with young boys.
Oh, I'm not making this up, Mother.
Peter comes by every so often.
Have you seen him?
Well, no, but Wendy has.
Haven't you, Wendy?
Of course. He flies in ever so often just to check on us. Actually, he wants us to come play, but I have to tell him no.
And how does this Peter Pan get in? He doesn't use the front door like a proper young man?
He flies through the window.
Ah, I see. And why haven't we been warned about an intruder?
I didn't think you'd believe me.
A few too many sweets tonight, I'm afraid.
But he's real, isn't he, Wendy?
Oh, he's as real as any of us.
And someday I'm going to go to battle with him.
Don't forget about me. I can wield a bigger sword than you can.
You'll have to leave battles till morning. Right now, snuggle under your covers and close your eyes. That's right, my baby. Her to fly. Down, Nana, down. Why, did you see that? It's got my shadow. Give it back. Give it right back. You'd best be on your way. I want my shadow. I'll be back for it. I will. No, boy, you'll fall.
What is it, Mother? Why is Nana barking?
Oh, why, a bird lost its way and flew in through the window.
Was it a beautiful bird?
Yes, Wendy, it was a beautiful bird, but it's gone now, so go back to sleep.
Stop, Nana, that tickles. Your turn.
I'm too big for all of that. Nana knows I wash behind my ears. If you keep that up, I'll need another bath.
Oh, you should see Mother and Father. They look like they belong on the top of a wedding cake.
I wish I could go to a party.
You wouldn't like it at all, silly goose. It's all good evening, and how are you tonight, Lady Carmichael?
Why, Lord Ashbury, I'm flattered you remember Very well indeed.
Looks like they'd be practicing to take over for you tonight, Mrs. Darling.
Oh, they're welcome to it. I don't really want to go.
Why not?
Oh, it's just a funny feeling I have. I don't know why, but I'd feel much better staying home tonight.
Don't you worry, Mrs. Darling. Nan and I will see to the children. Well,
Oh, I know that.
And we're not going anywhere.
Except to bed.
we're not even going to go find pirates or Indians. Oh, gracious, now we wouldn't want that.
Mother, the carriage is waiting.
I must say goodnight, my darlings.
That's what we are indeed, Miss Darling.
Take care of your brothers, Wendy.
Of course I shall.
And John, look out for Michael.
Must I?
Yes. And Michael, obey your sister.
I won't, of course. Well,
And have a wonderful time. Remember what everyone is wearing so you can tell me tomorrow.
and I want to know everything you have to eat.
Take care, my darlings.
I have to go finish in the kitchen, so you're in charge, Nana. Well, we don't have to go to Red right away, do we, Wendy?
Well, I'm not sure.
It's just dark. You have time for you to tell us a story.
What about pirates?
But pirates are so wicked.
That's why I like them.
Yeah, they tie your hands behind your back. They make you walk the plank. You pop to the ocean, and sharks eat you for supper.
Do they really do that, Wendy?
They really do. And sometimes they'll tie you to a cannonball, stuff you down the cannon, and blast you through the sky.
Never seen a pirate do that.
Who's there?
Nana, you make Liza mad.
Hush, you big ball of fur. And just what's going on in here, Nana? Everything looks normal as can be. Now hush, or you're going in the doghouse. Did you see him?
See who? I didn't see anyone.
Just me.
Nana, stop it this instant!
You don't want to be stuck in the doghouse, do you?
There's no one out there. Not a soul.
Oh, dear Nana, look what you've done!
Do you think you broke any bones?
Takes more than a big ball of fur to break Liza, laddie. Now that's it. Nurse or no nurse, you're going outside. I can't abide by that racket. Come on now, take your medicine. I know the children are safe as can be in their own beds. Come on, you big brute.
Well, that's a fine how do you do.
And how do you do too?
Who are you?
Just me, Peter Pan.
Just I, you mean.
Me? Who might you be?
Wendy, Mora, Angela, darling.
Well, la-dee-da.
Have you come to make us walk the plank?
I'm no pirate, but I do few pirates who are my best enemies.
Where do you live, Peter Pan?
Second star to the right and straight on till morning.
That's a silly address. How will the mailman be able to deliver your letters?
Don't get any letters.
But your mother must
No,
get.
got a mother, never had one, and don't need one. So there.
And who tucks you in at night?
Me, myself, and I.
Who serves you porridge in the morning?
Me, myself, and I.
Who makes you take your medicine when you're sick?
Me, myself, and I.
May I ask you something, Peter Pan?
You certainly are full of questions.
What exactly are you looking for?
My shadow.
And just what would your shadow be doing in this room without you?
That bear you keep in here tore it off the other night.
Nana's not a bear.
She's just a very big doggy.
I don't care if she's a hippopotamus with 3 eyes. I want my shadow back.
I haven't the foggiest idea of where it is.
Who's that? Tinkerbell. She's a very beautiful fairy, but so tiny, only I can see her. Do you know where my shadow is, Tink? You do? In there?
Is this it? Yes, I think this should do very nicely. I'll sew it back on if you'd like.
I should like that very much.
I dare say this might hurt a bit.
I won't cry. Peter Pan never cries.
I do say, you are brave.
Especially for someone so young.
How old are you?
I won't lie. I am young, but I don't know how young. You see, I ran away the day I was born.
How
do that?
I heard my father telling my mother what I will become when I grow up to be a man. But I don't want to grow up to be a man. I don't want to grow up, period. I just want to be a boy and have fun. So I ran away to Kensington Gardens, and that's where I met Tinkerbell and the other fairies.
Where do fairies come from?
You won't tell anyone?
Cross my heart, hope to die.
Then I'll tell you. When the first baby laughed, its laugh was into 1,000 pieces, and they all went skipping about, and that was the beginning of fairies.
Do you still live in Kensington Gardens with the other fairies?
Only sometimes. Most of the time I live at the lost place.
Who are they?
The children who follow their baby carriages when the nanny's looking the other way. If they aren't claimed in 7 days, they're sent off to Neverland to defray the expense of keeping them.
Neverland?
But sometimes they get tiresome.
Why?
Because they want me to tell them stories, but I don't know any stories. We don't have anyone who can tell us stories.
Wendy can tell stories.
There. Now, Peter, stand up and see if that suits you.
Quite better than before. You certainly are a very handy person to have about, Wendy.
Thank you, Peter, but I believe it's time for you to head home to your lost boys and these two went to sleep.
Can you really tell stories?
Great stories about the Pharaoh of Egypt and the Sultan of Arabia.
And Cinderella and Snow White too.
What's that, Tink? Those stories don't sound stupid at all. I think they sound wonderful.
Tinkerbell doesn't like stories?
She says she only hates the stories you tell.
That's not very fair. Wendy tells splendid stories.
Then come to me with Neverland and you can tell stories to the Lost Boys.
But what about John and Michael?
They can come too.
Will there be?
Of course we have room in Neverland. There's always room in Neverland, Tink.
Can we go, Wendy? Can we go, please?
Will there be pirates and Indians?
Of course.
But there won't be any nasty fighting, will there?
No, Tink, there's no nasty fighting. There's never any nasty fighting in Neverland.
Well, in that case.
Well, maybe a little bit.
All right, then I'll go. But what about Mother and Father? Won't they miss us?
You can come back whenever you say. Please, Wendy, come with me to Neverland and you can tell stories of Lost Boys and mend our socks and make us fish pies.
I suppose I'd better bring my sewing kit.
How do we get to Neverland?
There's only one way. We fly. Take, sprinkle them with fairy dust. Take, I'll put your house in the pirate ship if you don't do as I say.
It's wonderful!
I feel so light.
But we're 3 stories up.
Don't worry. Think happy thoughts and you'll fly like a bird.
I'll think about a beautiful wedding dress and a magnificent golden carriage.
I'm thinking about my birthday, cake, presents, and ice cream.
I'm thinking of.
Hurry, Michael. You won't know the way if you don't hurry.
I'm thinking of Christmas and candy and candles.
Well, now, I did see them.
And I smell them.
I live in here someplace.
Hide behind bush or branch. And what do we do if we find them?
Well, now, I'll suspect leave that to the captain.
He'll stream up to the iron.
Maybe draw him, quarter him.
Ida hurts darkly.
Oh, no.
You hear something?
Well, now, I do think...
They're here, all right.
Come out, wherever you be.
We got a nice big surprise for the likes of you youngins.
Well, now, did you hear that? Get 'em, boys!
He'll tell us where the aliens are hiding.
What are you doing? Get your hands off me, you idiots!
Captain Host, we're over here. Got us.
And if you don't get off of me, I'll boil you for my supper.
Well, now, if it isn't Captain Hook.
Yes, it's Captain Hook. And exactly what are you idiots doing?
The Lost Boys are hiding about here someplace.
We thought you'd be one of them.
Do I, Captain James Hook, pirate extraordinaire, look like I'm lost?
Well, for a minute there, we were absolutely not Captain Hook, sir.
But they're close by, sir. The hairs in my nose are twitching. And they always twitch when the Lost Boys is near.
That must mean Peter Pan is nearby as well. Maybe this is the perfect time to set a trap and get rid of that bragging little horsewhip once and for all. But wait, what's that?
were on the warpath.
Well, now, maybe they're looking for the Lost Boys too.
They be looking for us.
We stole some of their blankets.
Why would you do that?
Well, the night be getting cold and our bottoms be freezing.
Then we stand and fight. They'll make easy prey for us.
Captain, what's wrong?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh dear, that's the crocodile. He sure puts a lot of effort into following you, Captain Hook.
He thought my hand was so tasty. He's wanted another bite of me ever since.
Good thing he swallowed that cock. At least that gives you a warning.
What do we do, Captain?
Retreat! Retreat!
Wendy, we better run for it too.
Well, now, I don't think he's interested in anyone else but the captain.
What's the matter, you old croc? Not good enough for you?
I take that as a real insult.
Say now, what's this?
Almost a great shot, great big little panther.
Almost only count horseshoes, chattered chipmunk.
We can catch them, Father. Princess Tiger Lily is right.
We can capture the pirates once and for all.
And stake them out in the hot sun. They'll dry up like animal hides.
Then we can cover our teepees with them.
What a noble idea, but we must be careful.
The Lost Boys are around here somewhere. That was close.
And they're itching for a fight. I hope they didn't hear my teeth chattering.
Or my knees knocking.
Oh gosh, we're safe now.
They've gone a long way around the island.
We can sit back and relax.
Oh, I wish Peter would get home. I really, really do.
Oh, Peter, where are you? Oh, you're such a baby, Curly. We can take care of ourselves. Still, it's much safer when Peter's here.
Well, he's not, so there.
They're what? Just so there.
Look there.
It's Tinkerbell. Where's Peter, Tink?
He's being chased by a huge bird.
You're to shoot down the bird, Toodles.
But Peter doesn't like to shoot down anything.
She says you better do it.
Or Peter will be very, very angry.
Look, there's that bird. That doesn't look like a bird.
Why, that looks like...
A lady! Come on, let's go see what it is. It is a lady.
Tink told me to shoot.
She said it was a bird. She's the prettiest bird I've ever seen.
I wonder where she's from.
Someplace wonderful.
Greetings, boys. I'm back. Why aren't you cheering? Great news. I've brought a running straw. Haven't you seen her? She was flying this way.
We saw her, Peter, and Tink
She said, I was to shoot her. So I did. Tink, where are you? What is the meaning of this? It isn't funny, Tink. You know Toodles is the best with a bow and arrow. Now look it, Wendy. You wake her up this instant. Now, Tink.
Oh, Wendy, we thought you were a goner.
What happened?
he shot you down.
And I'm very, very sorry, ma'am.
Well, I should think I'm none the worse for wear. No, nothing's broken or bruised.
Are you really going to be our mother?
Well, I'm not sure.
Can you bake a cake?
Of course she can. Chocolate, 4 layers tall.
Can you tell us stories? The most wonderful stories of adventures in faraway places. Can you sew up the holes in our stockings?
I brought my sewing kit.
Can you?
Can you?
Yes.
Tuck us in at night?
Oh, I would love to. I guess that means I'm your mother.
Yay! And we'll show you to our cave.
You live in a cave? Really?
Yep, safe as
John, you haven't answered one question.
I can't remember.
Can we please have something to eat? I'm starving.
All right, take the basket and set it up on that hill.
Hey, that's not fair. I should take it.
Why should you?
Well, because, Wendy's mine. Well, she's mine. Well, she's something to me.
You just say that, John. You're lost one now, just like the rest of us.
Aren't you hungry, Peter?
I think you make a fine mother, Wendy. I'm the last person taken to you.
I'm glad, but what about you?
I think you make a fine picnic lunch.
Is that all?
What more would there be?
Don't you want a mother too?
What would I need a mother for? They do nothing but stop me from having fun. I like to be able to get up when I want, go to bed when I want, eat what I want, find whoever I please, and laugh as loud as I like.
But don't you ever miss?
No, I never miss any of it. So there. I think a cool flat to that cloud and see how many birds I can pick off. They're terrifying to me, you know. Well, look who's here. What have you been up to, Tink? Oh, is that so? A great fight?
Who's had a great fight?
The pirates and the Indians. And who won, Tink? The pirates? Well, I wouldn't have guessed that. Oh, they are, huh?
They're what?
The Indians have run off to Blackberry Mountain, where they're building a new village. Yes, it's a picnic lunch. Help yourself. I think I'll fly up to Blackberry Mountain and help Great Little Kansas set up his teepee.
Peter, look there.
Pirates!
Well, now, come this way, my dear.
What will you do with me?
Well, we're just gonna sit you down right by this rock.
There you'll wait till the tide comes in. Then the water will get higher and higher and higher.
You want me to drown?
I'm afraid that's Captain's orders, my dear, not ours.
You can let me go if you want. My father will be most grateful.
He will he?
He'll give you anything you ask for.
Is that so?
That's a very tempting offer, but I'm afraid that Captain Hook will not like us anymore if we set you free. And if he doesn't like us, he'll hunt us down. And when he finds us, he'll make us walk the plank.
Aye, just as Smee says.
Peter, we must save Tiger Lily.
Ahoy there, you lubbers!
Captain, is that you?
Starkey,
Aye, Captain.
what are you two doing?
Tying the princess to the rock like you ordered, sir.
Set her free.
Free?
Cut those ropes and let her go.
But Captain!
At once, do you hear? Or I'll plunge my hook into you.
You better run off, ma'am. No hard feelings.
Peter, control yourself.
Don't I impersonate that fool hook beautifully? I've been practicing for such an occasion as this.
Now, Peter, it's time to go home and take your medicine. Oh, good afternoon, Captain. You're looking very well today.
Captain, are you alright?
What are you two doing? Where's the princess? The tide's about to come in.
We let her go like you ordered, sir.
You fools! You ingrates! You landlubbers!
Well, now, he sighs.
He sighs again.
What's up, Captain?
The game's up, haven't you noticed? The boys' hair is combed, there's no more holes in their socks. They say things like, yes ma'am, and no thank you.
But Captain, what can this mean?
They found a mother.
What's a mother?
Oh, you don't want to know. It's a lovely creature who melts your heart into doing exactly what she wants you to do.
What does she want you to do?
Oh, study your lessons, eat your peas, clean your...
Folded in a prayer.
But Snow White can't really be dead. Look at that. Toodles, a big baby. He's crying. Don't worry, it'll turn out all right.
Shh, you'll spoil it.
Go on, Wendy. What happens next?
I'll bet. The prince kisses her, and she wakes up, and they ride off into the sunset together, happy as two pirates with a pint.
Good job, Pans. You spoiled the ending.
Is that what happens?
That's-
I hope so. I don't want Snow White to stay dead forever.
That's exactly what happens. You must have heard the story before, Pans.
Who would have told it to me? In
don't have a mother.
Except for you, Wendy. Since Pam's doing that story, can you tell us another one?
Have an adventure instead. We haven't had a good fight in over an hour. I'm sure the pirates are itching for some swordplay.
No, Peter. Another story, Wendy. Please, we like your story so much.
I don't know, Tink. They're all going lazy, I think. I know you'll go with me, but it's just more fun with everyone.
I'm too tired.
The fish pie ones were so good. I still can't move.
You're such a good cook, Wendy. You'll stay with us always, won't you?
Always is a very, very long time, Nils.
Though it feels like we've been here forever.
I'll tell you one more story before you must go out to play. Does that suit you, Peter?
As long as it's a short one.
Very well. There was once a gentleman.
I'd rather he be a little boy.
Or better, a right rat.
Quiet. And there was a lady.
But she's not dead, is she?
Of course not. She's alive. Very much so. Now, the gentleman's name was Mr. Darling, and the lady's name was Mrs. Darling.
I think I knew them.
They were married, you know, to each other, and what do you think they had?
A white rat?
Of course not. They had 3 descendants.
What are descendants?
Children, of course. So they had 3 children?
And
This sounds a bit familiar.
a very faithful nurse, Nana.
So far, it's a wonderful story, Wendy.
It is, isn't it? They lived in a large house with a splendid nursery with a large window that opened up at night so the moon could shine in.
Are they there now?
Oh no, they flew away one night.
That's silly. Children can't fly.
But they did. They landed on a wonderful island and had many adventures. There were pirates and Indians and all sorts of creatures in the forest. But one day, the children began to miss their mother and father.
Do I have mother and father?
Of course you don't. That's why you're a lost boy.
What happened to the children, Wendy?
They decided they wanted to fly back to the nursery.
What if the window was closed and locked?
That would be awful.
They wouldn't be able to get in.
But the girl who was oldest knew that her mother would always keep the window open because she knew in her heart that they'd be coming back.
That was a splendid story, Wendy.
I wonder if there's a window open waiting for me.
Stuff and nonsense.
What is it, Peter? You look terribly ill.
You're wrong about mothers, Wendy. Like you, I thought my mother would leave the window open. So I flew away and stayed awake for moons and moons and moons. When I finally came back, the window was closed and locked, and there was another little boy sleeping in my bed.
Are you sure mothers are like that?
Cross my heart and hope to die.
Wendy, I want to go home.
I want to go too.
Yes, we will.
Not tonight.
We'll leave at once. Mother's probably sure we're never coming back by now. Peter, will you make the necessary arrangements?
If you wish. What are you so happy about, Tink? Oh, stop it.
But you can't go, Wendy. It'll be so much worse than before you came.
Now we know what it's like to have a mother.
Please don't leave us. Who will tell a story?
Who will cook us fish pie?
I have an idea. Come quick.
We ought to wash our faces and hands before we leave.
Are you sure the window will be open?
I don't have to walk behind wires, do I? That was wonderful.
Hey, what are you doing?
Let me go! Let me go!
Oh dear, I'm afraid this is quite a problem.
Now, what's going on here, men?
We aren't going to let Wendy leave.
We would miss her stories too much.
And our socks would never get mended. And we'd never have another fish pie.
I know you want to guide them home, Tink. And the Indians are ready to lead them to shore. But it looks like my men have other ideas.
You can't go, Wendy. Please don't.
But if I stay tied up, I wouldn't be able to mend your socks or bake you fish pie this way.
I have an idea. Let's take them with us.
That would be great fun.
You're right, John. I'm sure we could find a mother and father to adopt you.
Our very own mother and father?
You don't need them.
But it would be nice to have someone to tuck us in at night and leave the window open for us. What do you say, boys?
Yay! All right, have it your way.
medicine.
I don't have to do what you say. You're not my mother.
Very well. I'll leave it here. Say goodbye, boys.
Bye, Peter.
I shall miss you, Peter. Why have we stopped?
Look.
Tink says she thinks it's a trap.
Who would set a trap?
Peter wouldn't dare.
But he didn't want us to leave.
What about Hook?
This could be dangerous.
Let Wendy and the Lost Boys stay here while we go on and investigate.
Good idea, Great Big Little Panther.
We'll take this detour cautiously. Be ready to fight.
We want to come and fight too.
I've got a deadly spoon in my pants.
You'll do no such thing. If we're going to find your mother and father, you've got to be clean and presentable when you arrive.
We'll guard Wendy while you're gone.
Nothing can happen to us.
Come, we'll go see what's up.
Why, Michael, darling, your sock is unraveling. Soon you won't have any left on your foot.
Can you sew it up?
For now, we'll just stop it from unraveling. There.
Gee, now we gotta sit and wait for hours.
I'm bored already.
Now I'm hungry all of a sudden.
Children, I'm afraid when we head back, you'll have to practice in proper manners. Maybe this would be a good time to start.
What are manners?
The things like, don't slurp your soup,
And don't wipe your mouth with your sleeve.
or don't blow your nose in public.
And don't laugh with your mouth full of milk. Sounds like a list to don't do this.
And don't do that.
Well, you don't want to act like a monkey in front of people, do you?
Hey, what's wrong with monkeys?
Nothing a bath and shave and a proper education would cure. Now, when you meet someone, you are to say, "How do you do? I'm pleased to meet you."
How do you do? I'm pleased to meet you.
Let's try that now with a bow from the waist. Everyone,
How do you do? I'm pleased to meet you.
do it again, please, and bow this time like you've done it before.
How do you do? I'm pleased to meet you.
Turn and say it again. How do you do? I'm pleased to meet you. I didn't hear you. Oh dear, I'm afraid we're not pleased to meet any of you. How do you do? You certainly look dashing today, Captain Hook.
Oh, but you're the one who appears to be dashing.
Yes, I'm sorry we can't stay, but we're heading home, so we won't be bothering you any longer. Come on, boys!
Oh, you're not going anywhere but to our ship. Am I right, men?
That seems to be the plan, eh, Captain?
And just what do you intend to do with us?
Wouldn't you like to know?
It's that nasty firefly again.
That's no firefly.
That's Peter Pan's friend.
And exactly where is Peter Pan?
We'll never tell.
And now he lies here at my mercy! Ha ha ha! I may ask myself if I even feel a smidgen of compassion for this boy. But look at him. Even in his sleep, he lies there. The epitome of self-confidence. Conceit. Pure, overwhelming conceit. I feel I just must put him out of his misery. But how? I could plunge my hook through him, but that's a bit messy.
Sorry, I mean it. Tank, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be guiding Wendy and the boys back to their home. Dave, what? Wendy's tied up. The boys are all captured. They've gone to the pirate ship. Tank, it doesn't serve her right. They need to be rescued, and I'm the only one who can rescue them. But wait, I never took my medicine. Wendy will be proud of me for having it on my own. Leave me alone, Tank. I know what I'm doing. What are you talking about? Hook was never here. He couldn't have found her cave. Stop it! Let me drink my medicine. Don't drink that, it's for me! Tank! Tank? What's wrong? Don't you feel well? Poison? Who poisoned the medicine? Oh, Tank! Oh, my friend, Tank!
a pirate's prize. Peter Pan with Davy Jones, never more to rise.
No!
Get away! You swabs, the lady wishes to speak. Now, my dear, what was that?
Peter can't be.
Dead? But he is.
Peter can't fight, you hook.
Captain Hook, if you please.
And he can fly from you like a bullet.
That's what you think, lover.
Our captain's got brains.
And he knows how to use them.
Tis how he runs a tight ship. Right, mate?
Aye, aye!
Aye, aye, aye. Smee, have you got that sail mended yet?
Almost, Captain.
Good. As soon as you do, we set sail.
That's perfectly impossible.
And just why is that?
Because we're heading home. We've had enough of Neverland, and the boys would like to be adopted.
Ha! Adopted? And who would even take a second to look at these ragamuffins?
We can find homes for Mr. Hook, sir.
You'll not be finding homes for anybody. I'll see to it that you about Blackbeard Joe.
That's a fine name.
John, you mustn't.
We don't want to end up like Peter, Wendy.
Have you so little trust in Peter that you really think he's dead?
But the captain says so.
Maybe I'll pick you.
Would you, sir? I know how to swab the deck.
Or maybe you.
I can sharpen a sword with my teeth.
What about you, boy? Ever wanted to be a pirate?
And what if I say no?
Mates, get the plank.
The plank?
A nice view from the edge, just before you drop into the ocean.
It's okay. I can swim.
Not with your hands tied behind your back.
Mother, this changes things a bit.
No, it doesn't, Toodles. None of you must agree to join this pirate ship. For one thing, it's the filthiest ship I've ever seen. You can't even see out the portholes are so dirty. And this deck, it has been washed a month of Sundays, and look at that sail. It's filthy. You'd be dirty from head to toe.
Well, we're used to that, Mother.
Well, I have a message from your real mothers. We hope our sons die like English gentlemen.
I'm going to do what my mother wants.
Me too.
I'm gonna think about it.
But what will become of you, Wendy?
Oh, I didn't tell you. You're gonna become the mother to our ship.
We need a mom.
Somebody to watch behind their ears.
And mend our socks.
And read to us at night.
Will you tuck us in too, Mother?
I should say not. I would rather die like an English gentleman than become a mother to such a gang of fools and ruffians.
Look, it's Tinkerbell.
What is it, Tink? Oh no.
What is it?
What Hook says is true.
Peter's dead.
He took his medicine just like you wanted him to.
But it was full of poison.
You nasty man! I can imagine a more despicable coward than you, Captain Hook.
You make me blush.
Captain, what was that?
Somebody's whistling.
You tied up Great Big Little Panther and their people, right?
Tight as a drum.
Then there's nothing it can be.
Maybe it's a crack in the window, but the wind's rushing through a forecastle.
But there ain't no wind here.
Starkey, go and see.
I'm a quick work of whatever it is.
Ah, there's a good pirate who'll put an end to whatever that whistling is.
Starkey? Starkey, is that you?
There it is again. And no, Starkey.
Cookie, go see.
But Captain.
You're a pirate, man. Act like one. There's another fine pirate. Whatever it is, doesn't have a chance in a million.
Cookie, what happened in there?
Skylight, go find out.
I ain't going in there alone.
I give the orders around here, you swine.
I take them, but I'm not taking that one.
Noodles, go with them.
Why me? Why not me?
I need to stay here and finish this sail, or else we ain't going anywhere.
Oh, sure. You always get out of the work.
Looks like the pirates turned chicken.
They'll make a fine
Sunday dinner.
No sons of mine would ever be that afraid of a little whistle.
Go! Go find out what happened to your mates.
But I don't really care, sir.
The cheater cards.
Go or walk the plank.
No, no.
Okay, whatever it is, I'm coming in there myself, and you better be prepared to get skewered like a little chicken you are. 1, 2, 3.
Glad I can make the party hook.
Pan, but how can it be?
Tank saved my life.
Maybe once, but not a second time.
Do be careful, Peter.
We knew you were alive, Peter.
We never doubted for a second. You're like a cat, Peter. You've got 10 lives.
It's 9 lives, Pop.
I just wanted to give him an extra life for luck.
Which he'll need.
Go, Peter, go!
Rise, 1-inch pan, and you're a dead fishy. You've taken years off of my life and had your fun, but now I'm adding them all back on.
Fly, Peter, fly!
I'll take this rat down in a fair fight or no fight at all.
Come on, Peter! Go, Peter, go!
Boys, watch out! You can't do that.
We'll tell our mother.
Afraid there ain't anything she can do about it.
I want to go home.
The only home you're going to have is the deep blue sea.
Aye, aye.
Greetings, wormy little pirates.
You want to see us up for tomahawk practice, Chief?
They make good targets.
Especially when they're moving.
Oh, really, gentlemen, this is most comfortable.
Father, I think the pirates are probably pretty hungry. I baked a huge birthday cake, and it's sitting in the middle of our village.
Birthday cake? I haven't had birthday cake since my last birthday.
When was that?
I was 7.
Oh, dear, you better go have a birthday then.
Can I come too?
Of course you can.
Hey, wait for me.
Hey! Get back here, you swines!
We'll help you in just a minute, Peter.
We've almost untied ourselves.
There won't be any need. That's just enough of this silly fighting. One of you could have gotten hurt.
Do you want us to take Pirate Chief out in the hot sun, Peter?
I think that's a splendid idea.
I was just having a bit of fun. Oh no,
The crocodile!
he can't be on the Jolly Roger.
Oh no!
Get away! You don't want another taste of me. I'm all skin and bones. No meat here.
Serves him, right?
Yeah, he tried to kill us all. But we weren't scared. It was great fun.
But now, I'm awfully tired.
Are we still going to get adopted?
Of course. Thank you, Great Big Little Panther, for all your help.
And thank you, Peter. He found us stuffed in logs on the way here.
Let's go get some birthday cake.
Goodbye, Wendy. Goodbye, boys.
Next time you're in Neverland, stop by and say, how?
How? Oh, Wendy, I'm so tired.
I think I'm gonna rest. Eventually, really wears you out.
I'm just going to sit and rest a little bit. Me too. I'm not going to sleep.
Peter, I'm afraid it's time to head back to the nursery.
It isn't. You saw how much fun we had.
I know, but John and Michael have already forgotten Mother and Father, and I can barely remember them myself.
I don't see what's so great about having a mother anyway.
Please, Peter, take us home.
Oh, all right. Go on. Take him home, Tink, and I don't care if I ever see you again, Wendy. Ever, ever, ever.
Yes, Tink, take us home.
Please, Nana. Wonder if we'll ever see them again. Oh, I know it wasn't your fault, but it would be lovely if I could see my babies just one last time.
Are you still up, ma'am? You haven't slept for quite a few nights.
Has Mr. Darling retired?
Oh, no, ma'am. He's staring into the fire and mumbling that it's all his fault.
Poor dear. If only Nana hadn't left the nursery that night.
Oh, ma'am. Oh, ma'am.
Liza, I know it wasn't your fault. It must have been a cat or a mouse that led Nana out of the room.
Oh, ma'am. It's best I come clean. You see, I took Nana out of the nursery that night because she was making such a racket. So you see, it's all my fault, and I'll never, ever forgive myself.
Oh, Liza, how could you have?
I didn't think anything would happen.
Nana, stop it.
She was just like that the night the children left.
Liza, do you see a strange cloud up there?
Why, indeed. If I didn't know any better, I'd say it's a pirate ship.
A pirate ship?
Don't you see it, ma'am?
So that's it.
What's it, ma'am?
I thought that's where they might have been.
Ma'am, you're not making a bit of sense.
But I am, Liza.
What was that? What was that?
Now, Liza, there's nothing to fear.
All right, boys. Get out of here. Go on and beat you.
Blimey, there's a crazy one here. Liza, stop it, stop it.
He might slit our throat.
But he's just a boy, aren't you?
Toodles by name. Are you my mother?
Oh, dear. I can be, for a moment.
I knew I'd find you. She's our mother, too, you know.
Aye, we've been waiting a long time for you, ma'am. I mean, mother.
Ah, they're crawling out of the woodwork! Look, Potts, we found ourselves a mother.
Are there more of you?
A couple more, but they've already got mothers.
Ah, I see. Mother!
John Michael!
You are
mother.
Of course I'm your mother, and you've come back to us.
You didn't think we were going to be gone forever, did you?
Though it was a grand time.
I know, Michael, I know.
We have a few more mouths to feed.
Can they say please? Please.
We'll have to ask your father.
Father! Father! We're home!
And we've got a surprise for you!
Look. Oh, Wendy will be home. She's probably having a look at the Great Pyramid beforehand. Come, Nana, let's go rescue Mr. Darling. So the coast is clear. I was hoping it would be. This is going to work perfectly. Good idea sending Wendy off to see the pyramids, Tank. She's the last one. I don't care. It's not me. And you're just jealous. I want Wendy to be my mother forever and ever. When Wendy sees the window closed and locked, she'll know she's not wanted here, and she'll have to stay with me in Neverland. I don't care. It's not selfish. I'm sure Wendy will have a much better time with me than she'll ever have here. Look at this, all clean and fluffy. Books, drawing tablets, board games. No dirt for anyone to have a proper fun in. No, Tink. Wendy's going to thank you for keeping her from growing up. She's coming? Hide!
Hello? Anyone home? John, Michael, Mother? It's Wendy! I'm home! I really am! Please let me in. I promise not to leave ever again. I want to stay here and grow up with John and Michael and all the rest.
You can't mean that. You want to stay with me in Neverland. You don't want to grow up.
But I do, Peter.
You can't mean that. You can't.
We had a wonderful time and wonderful adventures, but we're getting older whether we like it or not. We've got our studies, our friends, father, mother, Nana.
But I want you to be my mother.
I'm sure you could stay with us, Peter, and then I would be your big sister and we could grow up together.
I'll never grow up. Never, ever, ever. You can't stop anyone from growing up. Who are you?
Mother, it's me.
I knew you'd come home, Wendy. No, don't let her in. But I must. She's my Wendy, and she's come back to us.
Oh, Mother, can you forgive us? We simply lost track of time.
I know, Wendy, I know.
And where's Father?
Downstairs, trying to learn the names of all our new mouths to feed.
Oh, it's quite easy, really. I'll go help him.
Wendy, will I ever see you again?
Oh, Peter, you know where I'll be. I had a wonderful time, and I'll never forget you.
You know you can stay, Peter. But then I have to read books and do my homework and make my bed. There won't be any Indians or pirates to play with. I'm afraid not. We'll miss you, but I'd love to meet your mother too.
Oh, my mother's much nicer than you. And she's prettier. And she bakes better cookies. Goodbye.
It was nice to see you again, Peter.
Again? I've never been here before.
I'd almost forgotten until I saw Hook's ship flying on the clouds.
I've never been here. And I never knew you. You've grown up. And I never will. Never, ever, ever.
You'll be back, Peter Pan, and the window will always be open.